Hope you're all keeping well. This is a video on Google Forms. I'm going to take you through different functionality and help show different uses through distance learning. It will help those who maybe aren't that familiar with Google Forms, or maybe you are and just don't know the different things it can do. Anyway, I hope it's useful. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to show you how to do is to set up your form, so it's got the functionality you need when you're using it. Alright, so I've set up this generic question paper that's going to, for us, it's just going to be an example. First thing you want to do is go into your settings. You've got three different options here. You've got general, presentation and quizzes. Now for this, I'm going to collect your email addresses and restrict to users in our cloud. Presentation, you can select to show the progress bar or shuffle the question order. And in quizzes, this assigns points to the questions that we do. I'm going to make this a quiz so I can show you the responses and the data that you can collect from that. Alright, so let's add a question. Okay, so at the moment we're selected multiple choice. There are lots of different formats we can choose from. If you have a look at the bottom, there's an answer key. This is where we can assign points to the question by telling the program what the right answer is and adding the points. We've made this a required question at the bottom, and you can edit this question at any point. So adding pictures or videos. It's actually quite simple. On the panel on the right hand side, you just click video and that takes you directly to YouTube, and you type in whatever you want and it works the same way. Then you select the video. Have a look. Okay, from there you select the video you want to add, you click on select, and that inserts it into your form. You give the video a little title, or you can pose your question there, or you can give an instruction there. You can add a question below that, and that's where you can construct your new question. Now Google will automatically try and interpret the type of question you're trying to ask. So when I typed in name, it assumes you want a written answer. So as you can see on the right hand side, it's selected short answer by default. We're going to change that to drop down. Then we're going to put in our answers just like we did before. Alright, now we're going to go into the answer key and add some feedback. Adding feedback to the questions provides a little bit extra context for pupils and reinforces learning. Okay, so click on answer feedback. And you've got two options. You've got incorrect answers and correct answers. So if a pupil gets the wrong answer, they get an explanation as to why that's the wrong answer. If they get the correct answer, they get an explanation as to why they got that correct. Alright, so there we have it. There we have our question, an automatic marking scheme. The feedback is really useful and can be edited at any time or deleted. Alright, so adding sections. I'm sure most of you have probably seen this button and never thought to use it. If you click that, it's the very bottom one on the pane on the right hand side. It adds a section. Now adding a section can be useful for a number of different reasons. It could be a different style of question, it could be a different topic, but Google Forms splits these so it's nice and easy and clear, and it doesn't get muddied all in the same thing. So for example, okay, so now I have 4 different sections on 4 different topics of music. Right, now I'll show you why this is useful in responses. Now, as you can see, I have none here, so let's look at another one. So responses is useful if you've selected quiz. It will automatically collate all of the data for each quiz for each pupil. So as you can see, there are 32 responses for this one. It automatically shows all the different variables for each question and each individual. This can be really useful when identifying areas of strength for a particular pupil, or for a class perhaps a different style of question might be quite challenging. You can see what questions are the most challenging or most difficult. That data can also be collated by clicking on View Responses in Sheets. This then gives you the data that you can use to add to your tracking or identify weaknesses or strengths in individuals or types of questions, or anything really. You can collect that and organise it any way you wish. Now, final tip, always check that it works. Technology is an amazing thing, but it doesn't always work. As you can see, there's different theme options up at the top. If you go to the top right hand side, we're going to use preview. If you click on that, it will show you the form as the pupils will see it when you send it to them. So here are the questions we made up earlier. I'm just going to quickly fire in some answers here. And the next button takes you to the different sections. At the end, you can view the score. The pupils were able to do this as well. It shows them how they got on, as well as the feedback you've given for each question. So I got the right answer there, so it gives me some extended information on the correct answer. And really that's it. I hope that was informative. If you've got any questions, feel free to email me, and I'll try and help you out. Cheers and stay safe.